What is up YouTube, Tomo back with a brand new video here today. And today what I've got is my December Search and Destroy class setups for Call of Duty World War 2, for game battles, wages, UMG, CMG, whatever you like to play, or even ranked play. So I did make a video about this just over a month ago on day one class setups for World War 2 SnD, and the video did pretty damn well, a lot better than the rest of my videos that have gone up for World War 2. So I decided I'm going to make another one of an insight of my classes and how much they've actually changed since World War 2 has come out. So let's get right into it. So my first class, I have actually got, if you might notice, I've actually named all my classes. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's so easy when you're just in a game, even if you're playing hardpoint. None of these classes, you can use some of these classes for hardpoint, but I wouldn't recommend it. But even if you were to use some of these, if you were to make classes for hardpoint or something like that, it's so easy just to notice, like, I want to use a sniper. It's easy to say, instead of having to look through every class, I can just look to the left and work out where it is on the list and quickly select it. So, starting off with my first class, I use this one quite a lot in SnD. I've got Mountain, obviously Sniper, Sharpshooter, doesn't matter. It's pretty much silent movement. That's all I care about. I've got the FG42 with the red dot. I actually use the spec red dot. I think it's the best one. Looking through them, you can't, there's nothing, that's the best one by far. And I use a red dot and a grip. I don't use quick draw just because SnD I'm going to be pre-aiming 95% of the time. I don't need quick draw. I don't need quick draw in SnD that much. I have Hunker, pretty much take the nades. You've got to have Hunker. At some point, you've got to have Hunker. You're just going to get bombed by nades. Then I've got a machine pistol as my secondary and an M2 fragmentation, also known as a frag grenade, as my lethal. On to my next class, I have, when I said I don't need quick draw, I've made a class with quick draw just in case I'm ending up finding myself sprinting and I'm just losing stupid gunfights with Mountain. And I've actually put primed on, which is just a extra primary attachment and flinch less when shot. This primed has been nerfed so much since the game came out. When I made my first video, prime's been nerfed so much just because of how dominant prime was. If you didn't have primed, it was literally, you weren't going to win a gunfight. So my next class I've actually got, I'm not using Mountain, as you've noticed on these two classes. I'm using Mountain. I'm actually going for infantry. The reason I've gone for infantry is you actually move significantly faster while aiming down sight. It's pretty much stock. I'm not bothered about the extra magazines. I'm not bothered about the extra attachment, and I'm not bothered about the rifle bayonet. I'm just bothered about the stock, just for the simple fact that I love strafing and everything like that. It's just a bonus that I've got the extra, and I've actually supposed to have changed that to not steady aim, advanced rifling. There's no point in having stock and quick draw. If I'm going to be strafing everywhere, I might as well just use advanced rifling. And then you're probably going to think, Tomo, where you're going to be heard around the map, it's pretty much pointless, you're just going to get killed. I put inconspicuous on. It's quite a movement, you walk around fast while crouched. Stock and inconspicuous while crouched is pretty damn quick. Inconspicuous is not as good as Mountain, so if you want to stay completely silent, I would not recommend using inconspicuous. So my next class is actually a sniper. I only ever use this class on... So my next class is a sniper. I only ever use this class on USS Texas just because of how good the lines of sight are on there for the B Street or even sniping the air cross. There's so many lines of sight and it's just so good. You can even run two snipers on that and get away with it. So I've actually gone for Mountain. Obviously Mountain is for sniper. Sniper sharpshooter, always invisible to Rika. The two middle ones don't matter at all. Apart from the third one actually does. If someone's coming at you with a fighter pilot or a glide bomb, you can easily dodge it. As simple as that. And silent movement. And obviously Hunker. If I'm in a power position with a sniper, people's going to throw nades at me. I don't want to die from nades. So I use Hunker as like a blast shield just so I can sponge multiple nades before being able to die. And I've actually just noticed there, over a month into the game, I've just realised why all my grenades have been resetting while I've been using Hunker. The bonus of Hunker is actually the fuse of the M2 fragmentation, aka a frag grenade, is reset on the throwback, so you can actually pick the nade up and cook it a little bit and then throw it. Never knew that at all. And onto my submachine gun class, I've got a PPSH with Mountain and Hunker, grip and quick draw. I've noticed with the PPSH you can actually switch it up quite a bit. I've seen people using advanced rifling instead of grip. I've seen people using extended mags instead of grip. I think it's definitely one to test out and see what you're personally favoured with. I personally enjoy the grip and quick draw the best, but that's just my personal preference. So my next class, I have got an airborne hunker class. This class is just mainly for Saint Marie de Mont. If I'm trying to get a first blood but I'm expecting to die, I'm just trying to get a couple of quick kills just to get the advantage in my team's favour. Even if I'm pushing in from the defense side, I'm just trying to get in as fast as possible and just cause havoc just for my teammates to be able to make a play down mid-street or even through the mid-building on Saint Marie de Mont. My next class is a mountain smoke class. This class I do use a lot on London Docks just to smoke the cross and then plant the bomb on B, or even smoke the cross to cross to A. It's a very useful class. I've gone for mountain hunker just so if anyone's throwing nades across, and even with mountain I use mountain just in case I get across and I get down low, I end up in a clutch situation and I can get around behind my opponents that are attacking in from their side of A. And obviously I've gone for the machine pistol with extended mags. There's no other pistols that are, I don't think, is anywhere decent, and I'm not going to use a melee. So my next class I've actually got mountain and hunker again with foregrip and quick draw with a machine pistol, and then I've actually gone for a stun just in case I've noticed that my opponents are just nading like mad and they're using hunker. I'm just going to throw them off, throw a stun, make them put armoured on. So then when they put armoured on, they've got inconspicuous, I can sound on them a lot better. It's just mind games really. In my next class, I've actually gone for armoured. This class, if I'm just getting stunned the crap out of, I'm not going to stay stunned. I'm going to bring out armoured. As you can see, you're immune to shell shock and tactical equipment. It's pretty much throwing nades. You're not going to die to nades. You're not going to get stunned. You take less fire damage. Pretty much speaks for itself. And you take significantly less explosive damage. It's pretty much hunker, but armoured is a lot better than hunker. And obviously I've gone for a frag grenade on that. You can use whatever you want. I would not recommend using a sticky bomb in search and destroy though, just because you can control how you want your frags to blow up. Stickies are only better in respawn because you can sort of throw them and you're not holding a grenade in, and then you have someone challenge you with a gunfight. So on to my next class, I have actually gone for airborne hunker, which I'm sure I've already got an airborne hunker class, have I not? Oh, that's supposed to be airborne inconspicuous. That's my bad. This is pretty much, I've already explained this class, and that's supposed to have a frag grenade on because I've been playing respawn. So my airborne inconspicuous is pretty much a class I'd use on a map similar to Saint Marie de Mont or even Arden's Forest. I just want to get down mid-map or get into a situation as fast as I can, just to catch my opponents off guard that maybe they mightn't have heard me, and I just get behind them, get a couple of quick kills and dip and make an easy situation for my teammates. And then obviously this last class I've already been through, and I'm not sure why it's got extended mags on. But that's all my classes for December for Call of Duty World War 2 MLG Game Battles class setups. If you did enjoy the video, please let me know in the comment section down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and also subscribe to the channel if you're brand new or have never subscribed to the channel before. But as always, this has been Tomo, and I'll see you in my next video.